how's it going, everybody?
Hey guys, how are you? On today's episode, we're gonna make a juice, a homemade fruit juice that's gonna help you boost your immune system, that will help you in the future if you ever contract any type of sickness, the new COVID-19 virus, because there's no cure for it right now. So the best way to fight this virus is have a strong immune system. So this over here is a fruit juicer. I bought it from Walmart. It cost me about $100. It makes all types of fruits and vegetable juices. It's an amazing invention because it's going to keep your immune system stronger. It's called Oster. So this is the fruits that we're going to use. We have oranges, navel oranges. We have mandarins, we have tangerines, and we have gala apples. These are all good fruits that have a lot of vitamin C and also vitamin D to boost your immune system. After we're done using the Oster juicer to juice these fruits out, we're gonna add a half teaspoon of table salt, and I'll explain why after. Because this machine is very loud, so I'm gonna tell you the summary of how I'm gonna make the juice. It's an extremely loud machine, so you'll hear when I turn on the video. So basically, I turn it to number 1 over here. I put the fruits in this part of the machine over here. Then I use this piston-like thing to press it down, and then the juice will come out from here.
Okay, you will just say in this jug, right?
In this jug, correct.
And then when we add the salt,
After the juice done is
okay,
done.
final.
Yes, yes,
So that's the
correct.
last one.
Okay.
So let's start.
Ready, set, go. So now we're gonna add a little bit of salt. The reason being, salt. So I added a little bit of salt because salt helps with sore throat, strep throat, or any type of throat infection you have. Salt is the best thing for it. So now I'm going to pour this. This is what you call the vaccine for coronavirus. This makes your immune system stronger. And with a strong immune system, you can fight off this virus. Try some.
Oh, nice. It's yummy. Thank you. So this is one of the ways you can boost your immune system.
There's many ways you can do it, but I like this way because there's nothing better than natural fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, it's healthy.
It's healthy for you.
Some of the ways you can boost your immune system. Number 1, eat healthy fruits and vegetables. Avoid eating heavily processed food. Number 2, exercise regularly. Come on guys, we have to keep moving. Number 3, maintain healthy weight. Some of you guys might be away from work and I guess you are home and you are overeating. So please, like I said, you have to eat healthy, you have to exercise, and if you do phase 2, I'm sure you'll be good with number 3. Number 3, sleep. For every age group, there's a difference to the number of hours you sleep. For adults, you require a maximum 7 to 8 hours of sleep. For teenagers, it's 9 to 10 hours, and for children, 10 to 12 hours. Number 5, minimize stress. So how can you minimize stress when it's coronavirus everywhere? People are talking about it, people are watching on TV, there's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There's a solution. You can meditate. Meditate 15 to 20 minutes per day. I'm sure it's going to help. It will reduce your stress level. I mean, it's better than drinking or smoking, right? Number 6, check your vitamin levels. Vitamin C and vitamin D help boost your immune system. So what if I get sick? There are certain things you can keep by your side, right? For example, thermometer to measure your temperature. Number 2, Tylenol. Those are simple stuff that you can get off the pharmacy counter. Number 3, prescription supplies. some people, they might have diabetes, blood pressure, etc., etc.
So today we're going to discuss some COVID-19 issues. Well, you guys probably heard that Italy is saying that everyone at the age of 80, they won't be helping them in the ICU, and that they're going to be, letting them die and stuff like that. But that's, I find that pretty cruel to do something like that, you know what I mean? But, it's spreading at an alarming rate, and a lot of people are not getting tested that should be getting tested. Like, a lot of people are thinking that, it's the end of the world if they get tested and they find out they have coronavirus and that. But personally, what I say is that, if you're sick and you're not feeling well and it feels like the flu, but it's not the flu, get yourself tested so you can isolate yourself so you don't affect another 10 more people. That's another underlying condition that, it's gonna affect us, a lot, because everything it's spreading fast. You know what I mean? That's a major condition right now, is people are not getting tested. Another issue with this virus is that I've never seen this. Like, I do a lot of research on like viruses and and diseases and stuff like that. I've never seen a virus not be able to be compatible with an anti-inflammatory drug like Advil or Tylenol. Like Advil and Tylenol, France was saying through the research, it makes the virus more aggressive. So some days I'm thinking that, is this really a spillover, or was this man-made? Like, this is genetically enhanced somehow, that it's pretty much like some people are sick, some people show zero symptoms and they're positive with COVID-19. Those are the people that we should be afraid of, is because people like that travel across, international borders. They go to Canada, they come to Canada, they come to America. Just like recently today, like a fellow, he works right next to my shop, and he traveled to England, and he came back yesterday, and he's not quarantining. Like, he didn't take the 14 days off. He said the airport didn't even, the CBSC, the Canadian Border Services, they didn't even check him. They just let him go. And that's like, it's causing me to be a little bit worried, is because I got a family, I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't wanna get sick. And even though we're trying to prevent this from happening, we're drinking, an enriched, vitamin C and D juice that helps your immune system. We have hand sanitizer. You still have a risk factor to get infected. And that's the reason that we need to quarantine. If you travel overseas, you need to take 14 days out of your life and make sure that you don't get other people around you sick that haven't traveled, because this thing is spreading like wildfire. They're saying in Canada that only 440 people are positive, but there might be community spread now, like in the lower mainland of Vancouver, Toronto, GTA, Greater Toronto area, Calgary, Edmonton, major populated cities in Canada. People are sick in their community, but they're not showing symptoms, so they're not going to the doctor, but they're giving it to people that are showing symptoms. And when they go to the doctor, they haven't even traveled. Like, for example, like today in BC at the Lynn Valley Care Home, 4 people died. And it's 3 today that died, but then there was one that died a couple weeks ago. But still, like, it's people with underlying health conditions that are dying. Right? But China was not telling us everything. You think about it, there's 27,000 people infected in Italy alone. 24, 25, 27,000. There's about 1,000 people dying a week in Italy. Sometimes even yesterday there was almost 400 deaths in Italy alone in 24 hours. That's like a person dying every hour. You know what I'm saying? And they were not all old people. You know what I'm saying? Like there's the medically that, that people that are with underlying health conditions, but there's young people that are dying too, and they don't know why, because they're saying there's two different strains of this virus. There's an aggressive strain and there's a mild strain. So this is like something that people have not seen before. Like it's something that's really something to think about, because if you have Ebola and you take Tylenol, Advil, morphine, your fever goes down. But if you have coronavirus and you take these medications, it somehow your body, it rejects it, and the virus, it becomes more aggressive. And that's something that's really making me like, like, whoa, like that's, is that a spillover, or was that created? And another thing is that if 24,000 people or 27,000 people in Italy are infected, Italy has 60 million population, and it's already had like maybe 3,000 dead in Italy right now. Like 3,000 people have died. That's like almost a 10% mortality rate. China, good old China, is like it in a billion or 4 billion people population of China. How is 80,000 people only infected? How is it only like 5 or 6,000? No, was it 4,000 people that only died? Like, how is that possible? You know what I mean? Like, personally, I think the numbers are fake over there. Like, it's the way the communists, the communist government portrays everything to be like, okay, it's okay, we're controlling the situation. In November and December, China never reported this to anybody. Why is that? You know what I mean? That's something to think about. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's already spread like wildfire. So we can just do these steps to make sure that our immune systems are strong. And honestly, I tell you guys the truth that sometimes, most of the time, believing in God is the best thing. Don't panic buy. Groceries won't run out. This ain't like, it's gonna run out tomorrow. We got a lot of groceries. You know what I mean? The best thing is to live healthy. So thanks for watching today's episode, and have yourself a nice, wonderful, and safe day.